Hello everyone, and welcome back once more to more Tom's trying to get to the point at which we can do— No! The lamplight grass!
Dang, there you are! Did you see Master Jean?
Well, we're trying to get to the point where we'll be able to go and access Inazuma, but there's just been so much interesting story stuff happening in between here and there, so we're gonna keep checking it out until we get there.
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me.
The Lion Fang Knight. I've heard her just title of, like, the Dandelion Knight, I think, right? Wasn't that a way? That was a title that she had, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember ever hearing her referred to as the Lion Fang Knight, though.
If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Yeah, a little bit. I should point out—
I see.
not once have we ever seen Dainsleif and the Abyss Herald in the same place at the same time. They've always just been in the proximity, you know? Just something I've observed, you know? My god, there's cat hair everywhere. Trixie got a good scritching in between episodes, and now myself and my desk are just covered in fur.
Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Tyrant's Final Fury? Oh yeah, I guess if it was damaged, it was probably malfunctioning and just automatically firing at anything— yeah, anything that came within its range until it ran out of power. So yeah, it's probably in Storm Terror's lair, huh?
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Like how we can use about the actual topic, or like back up Barbara. But yeah, the fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the Tyrant's Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them, until one day it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky.
Indeed,
Back
indeed.
then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
Why no or no need? What? Just no.
What do you mean?
Oh. I remember.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Really? That random ruin guard. From all that time ago that I was trying to figure out what its purpose was. It's for this? No shit. Wow. That's awesome. I never would have guessed. Wow. Cool. That's really cool. Huh. Alright. Now the question is, where was he? He's below this. Yeah, right here.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see?
Nothing.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
I mean, just because the body is here doesn't mean that its eye is here.
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Oh!
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Huh.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
So, Paimon doesn't know the word prototype, but she knows the word cybernetic? Okay, sure. I'm gonna have a hard time suspending my disbelief on that one, game.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Will it? Cause, like, Celestia is just in the sky, man. Like, they can just fly away, right? From my understanding, anyway. What an extreme and dangerous operation.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
I would say put it under the guardianship of the Church of Favonius, but I have a feeling I know how Dainsife's gonna feel about that. Hide it somewhere no one will find it.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Uh-huh.
You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands.
Unless you are the Abyss Herald like I was guessing!
No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Just because you don't doesn't mean I don't.
Right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Of course, of course.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
Are they? Like, important cultural relic, yes, but it's still just a statue. Like, I'm sure we could just make another one. I somehow doubt that, like, Venti would be opposed to anointing it with godly power again once he got his Gnosis back.
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise, she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
It would be funny to see.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Hell yeah. I'm ready for another fight with our good friend the Herald. They've been slowly adding on abilities to it, so... And in fact, knowing that it has a water shield this time, I think we're gonna sub back into the normal team. Or at least a variation of the normal team. I think we'll swap... We'll swap Zhongli out for Rosaria. Okay. Let's do this! Excited to see what the conclusion of all this is going to be. Like, it's obviously building up to something, but the question is, I guess, does this quest lead us to Inazuma, or like, is this kind of its own self-contained thing, and then we're going to Inazuma for other reasons? Because the only time we've ever gone to a new nation is to look for our brother, which we even, like, stated in this quest chain. So, whatever happens here must not lead to any sort of a satisfactory conclusion on that front. Alright, Call of the Abyss. Recommends Hydro in the party. Really? Well, I'm not particularly worried about that, honestly. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work.
Oh,
Let's go.
God.
And remember to be on your guard.
Oh, I already hate this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, God. Okay, well. Here we go. Okay, careful little drift. Oh, the chests are back. I didn't know the chests were back, or I would have. Well, I hope there's nothing in that other spot. Although I guess there's one way to find out. Well, I had the, I say it's a bug, but like the weird quote-unquote bug where it's like you jump and you try to put the wings out and it just won't let you for the first second or two. I don't know why, but it's incredibly aggravating. Like, I don't know why it happens. I know why it's aggravating. Okay, no, don't touch me. Alright, another chest over here. Zoop. Alright, that was smooth. Okay, much better.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly.
Okay, well, he's not the Abyss Herald then, fair enough. I like that we have this consistent, like, ridiculously evil, over-the-top voice for these characters, because, like, the Abyss Mages were the same way.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsmith, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless...
Yes.
Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me.
Uh-huh.
Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
Uh-huh.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Bow before the abyss! Decimate!
I was expecting like a dramatic soundtrack or something to kick in. And I was expecting to like maybe be able to play as Dinesleaf, but I guess not. Oh, he stunned him out of his attack. Nice. Let's eat some food. Ah, he brought friends, I see. Okay, 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 okay.
Judgment.
Verdict is...
I really feel like we're missing like a dramatic soundtrack here, man. It just doesn't quite seem right without that. Ow. Sorry, I just need to kill your friend here really quick. Thank you. Well, I see now why they suggested I bring Hydro. Alright, can we stop with the comboing? Thank you. Get everyone topped off here.
Yeah. Punishment.
Come on, someone try and hit me. Oh, a little early. Ooh. That was some big damage I got there. I think that was the icicle drop.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Hey, thank you for destroying the shield set. Your friend died. Very much appreciate it. Water shield time. I was afraid you might have knockback on that.
The end is nigh.
The question is, will he have another stage after this now?
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
And can I see? Please?
Back off!
The world will fall. The end will come.
There we go. Yep, keep doing your Beyblade thing. And... time to light him up. It is taking a minute to get through it this time.
You can't run.
I guess ice is the better thing to use against the shield than Electro, which is interesting. Yeah, why haven't we had this music playing the whole time? Oh! No, you don't! Oh! Well, look who's here.
Prince.
No shit.
Could that be?
Oh, it absolutely is. Aether! Oh, my controller turned off. I guess my controller's dead. What inappropriate timing. Okay, now that my controller is functional, let's get back to it, shall we?
Lumine.
I guess she doesn't know about, like, the fact that her brother is the prince of the Abyss Order now, I guess. So, fair enough. I finally found you.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald.
Yes.
And the Abyss?
Are working together.
Why are you with Dane?
What?
Uh-huh.
Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your brother knows Dane?
Aether, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Aether.
But why? Hold on a second, guys.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria.
Huh. Okay, interesting.
A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're
Oh.
saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I mean, yes, Paimon, if you had half a brain, that would have been obvious, but the more interesting thing that was just said there, failed to stop the people of Conria from turning into the monsters of the Abyss. Does that mean that the Hilichurls are people? Like, not just in, like, the sense of, like, well, Hilichurls are people, too, but, like, are actually humans that were, like, corrupted?
And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Look, you can tell me about this later. Let's go home.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
Why do you care? Also, destiny?
Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
I've already traveled through this world once.
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Left. Don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
So... what the hell? Okay, holy smokes. So... we've always had enough time. Are they immortal? Like, okay, Dainsleif had a curse of immortality placed on him. But what is that, like, what about Aether and Lumine? Or Lumine? Because we still don't know. If 500 years ago we were involved in all this, how are we here? Like, I'm gonna have to go and rewatch the intro. Like, not the actual fight with the unknown god, but after that, when we wake up, or I guess, or we, I don't know, are with Paimon, and see what they say there. Because I think, didn't they say that Paimon was the one who woke us up or found us or something? No, we fished Paimon out of a lake. So then... weird. Oh, I have so many questions. But okay. Pondering is for later. You're right, Paimon. There's hope.
Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Yeah, so see, once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues. But, like, why are we going to Inazuma? Like, why Inazuma specifically? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I know we're going there because, like, we the players know that, but what about our discussion with anyone is leading us there? I don't know. Another objective for our journey.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I pretty much got it.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
Traveler and Paimon try to recall as many details as they can.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Right.
It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
Right, we know nothing about it.
Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Yeah, that's the big question. Because we have no knowledge of a reason to do that right now. Like, there's no reason that we can think of for him to want to do that. So it has to have something to do with what he saw, I guess, while we were sleeping? And there's definitely an implication that he was up and around for way, way longer, even before he first woke us up out of the meteor. Like, maybe he needed something in particular to wake us up or something, but whatever the case may be in that regard, we have no idea. So, like, what the hell is going on in this world that he's so invested in it now? Like, we're not even from here. We could leave. We can go to other worlds. So why does he care? I don't know.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
Paimon, listen. You're asking all the good questions, but I don't have any answers for you. Like, I want the answers to these questions just as much as you do, but I've got nothing, man. I've got absolutely nothing. Thinking about it over and over will solve nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Oh, boy. That was a lot. Ooh, speaking of a lot. Jeez, man. What was that we just got a path through the storm? Taking the view outside of Leeway Harbor to collect your thoughts. You share your feelings with Paimon before embarking on the next phase of your journey. Okay. I guess we have one more thing we have to do before we're able to launch straight into Inazuma, so... Oh, that's gonna have to wait for another episode, I guess. There's been a lot to this. Alright, guys, again, I will save the normal end of episode stuff. Thanks for watching. Hope you're continuing to enjoy. See you in the next one.